Y'all, welcome back to the channel, or welcome in if you're new. Thank y'all for being here so much. Big month coming up. We're almost hitting November 2024. I'm pretty excited. Today we're going to use the Grace card deck, and we're going to do our weekly reading for about the 28th through about the 3rd of November. I keep wanting to say December, so I'm not trying to rush anything because November is going to be quite the month for everybody, so I'm not going to get into that right now. We'll start with our Grace card reading. All right, now the first card we're going to pull, y'all, this is going to give us some direction on how to better feel the energies that we encounter in the next couple of days. So if you're not in the vicinity of the United States, it's just 24 to 48 hours from the time that you see this video. For everybody else who might be in the vicinity of the United States, this will be your proper Monday and Tuesday of this upcoming week. All right, so let's go ahead and pull our first card. Y'all, I'm so pleased that you're here, and remember, if you're not already subscribed, it's no big deal. All you got to do is hit a little button and you're done. Okay, so maybe you could consider subscribing and join our little collective that we have here on this channel. Oh wow, beautiful, y'all, because this is a reminder that we needed to have. This was part of a spirit message, so I'm really glad this card came up. Look at its beautiful patience. Patience. Seriously. What? I know. Trust in divine timing. Okay? Do that for yourself. Trust in divine timing. Kind of settle your own agenda for the moment, especially since this card is being pulled at the beginning of this week or in the next couple of days. Trust that your future holds something far greater than your past. You know, it's all about how we set it up in our mind's eye. It's so easy. I mean, we're so conditioned to troubleshooting on this plane. I mean, that's what we do. We look for problems and then we try and fix the thing. You know, it's just what we do. But for the time being, in the next several days, please trust yourself, trust divine timing, trust that everything is happening exactly as it should be. And I'm not saying don't go get your stuff done. Get your stuff done. Okay, but truly, the way we carry our vibration is completely related to our mindset, and our mindset is our choice, and we can choose to believe the best or we can choose to believe the worst. So just at least for a hot minute, okay, don't try and look for problems. Don't try and think you're the fixer of all people and things. Let all that go and have some patience with the process. Patience with process. And that's why I tell myself all the time. I remind myself constantly, have patience with the process. Okay? So the cards right now are reminding us that too. All right? Planetarily, there's a lot of different stuff happening in the next week and in November. I'm not going to get into that now. Well, I may not be able to help myself because there's a lot happening, but for right now, this is the perfect card. In the next 24 to 48 hours, please exercise, tap into your divine spirit inside. That will just give you a big hug and tell you to cool your jets, that everything is going according to the larger plan, and you can trust in that. Okay, just trust in that. All right, so let's get our next card. Now, this is going to be midweek or 3 to 4 days out from this reading. All right, so let's see what the Grace cards have for us on that energy coming midweek. And that'll be closing out. That'll be close to closing out November. See, I'm trying to get into December already. Close to closing out October for us. And October 31st is going to be a really fabulous energetics day. So I hope you're looking forward to that. Oh, and then we have that pretty gigantic new moon on the very 1st of November, which is crazy. And that's in Scorpio. So that's going to be intense, and it'll focus on being passionate, so kind of watch your words. Okay. I told you I wouldn't be able to, wow. Wow. Right after the patience card. Okay. This is highly synergistic already, y'all. Surrender. Surrender. Surrender is the key that unlocks the door to grace. I am so living proof. I mean, I literally have applied the surrender deal in my own life, which wasn't all that easy for me because I've pretty much always been alone. I was an only child. I lost my mother very early. My father wasn't in the picture at all. So at 11, I was like the one. And I've been the one since then. So my proclivity, as a lot of humans, is to kind of try to be the controller of all things, in our world. And when I started applying the surrender thing, like I said, it wasn't all that easy, but it's not as hard as you think. And if you really do it and then have some patience with the process, that's a beautiful knitting. You definitely will start to see results in your world. You'll see like a reflection of this energy of softening coming from other people. I mean, it's like almost miraculous. And once you start to see it actually mirroring in your world, then it's a lot easier to do this on a more regular basis. Plus, if you can learn to trust yourself and trust spirit, trust divinity, and trust divine timing, trust in divine timing, that whole surrender thing, it's not as difficult as you think it might be. Okay, so 3 to 4 days out from this reading, or midweek if you're around the United States, if you're anywhere near the United States, that'll be Wednesday and Thursday of this upcoming week, the last week of October 2024. Don't push yourself. Don't push others. Don't push your agenda. Don't push the party. Don't just kind of like take your hands off the deal and sit back and let grace unfold. Okay? Because there apparently is going to be information through circumstances and other people that will pop up for you if you get your hands off the wheel. Okay? If you're not out there scurrying and too overly busy trying to arrange things and manipulate things in your world, you're going to be able to see these messages and these instances that will give you information pop up for you. So it's these two cards are basically telling us to sit yourself down a minute and let me do it, like a 3-year-old. Let me do it. So the universe is basically going, yeah, will you just let me do it for a minute? Could you do that for me? Okay, thank you. All right, so the first part of this upcoming week, or the next 4 days-ish, settle down, let life unfold before you organically so that you can get the real deal, so you can get the real information, because I have a feeling this next card is going to tell us why. Okay, so this is going to be 5 to 6 days out from this reading if you're not in the vicinity of the United States, and if you are, this is going to be Friday to Saturday-ish, okay, of this upcoming week. And I guess that would be, that would actually put us right into the beginning of November, which will run us through this new moon in Scorpio. So, Scorpio is pretty intense. It's also like that, like on the regular grace card readings, we have like a yin card and a yang card, and this is definitely like that yin side, that sort of the tendency toward reclusiveness, that quiet, close to the vest nature. So let's just see what the cards have for us on this one. All right, I got it. Wow. I'm here, I'm the card holder du jour here. I'm the card holder today, and this is what we got. Vision. Let me show you this one close up. It's amazing, and it's about having that bigger, broader scope of view, which is really important, which is really kind of a weird dichotomy, because the mode of operation that we need to start getting into for the November energy is you got a lot of irons in the fire. We kind of need to pull our focus too, and start really dialing in on what it is we want to spend our energy on and what we want to put our time into. But I think this broader vision is going to get us where we want to go on that score. So it says pay attention. There are signs, symbols, and messages divinely placed in our path to guide us in the right direction. So it's kind of imperative these first 2 days. Like I told you, I got chills because I'm saying, well, I got a couple fans on me, but I got chills, okay? Because this is the first half of the week. This is the first 4 days of our week is basically sit down. I got something to talk to you about. Keep your eyes open, pay attention, because I'm going to send some signals. I'm going to send some people in your realm. I'm going to send information via little symbols and synchronicities for you. That's going to give you the information you need to really carry this heavy, heavy manifestation new moon energy forward for you in a positive light. And that's one thing I am going to mention about this. I want to get a November reading together for you guys, but I will also always post links down in the comment section under the pin part that will take you over quickly, just look quickly, spink, and you're there, to trusted sources that these videos will give you the technical information specifically about the energetics of this Scorpio new moon that has, like, your vibe through this moon is gonna set up stuff with the Saturn energy that's present for a while to come, okay, for quite a while to come. So I mean, and you'll probably see a reflection of how you carried your stuff basically in about 6 months when we have the full moon in Scorpio. So it's really important that we all kind of settle ourselves down, pull it all together, pull ourselves inward a little bit, dial our focus into all of these things that we've got going right now, and really start making decisions on what's giving back to us, what's really generating something that's valuable in our world, even if it's not like money or like, even if it's just your feelings are everything right now. Your feelings are everything all the time. So even if it's something that's not producing, in the 3D realm, but it does give you a sense of enthusiasm, it's valuable for you. Okay, so I feel like things. This is another one. This is another dichotomy or kind of polar energy. It's like I feel things are starting to speed up, but we're actually being prompted to slow ourselves down, surrender into the present reality, take stock of the present reality and how it is affecting us, our world, our feelings. Okay? Have patience with this process of you sifting through all of the myriad of the things and the possibilities and the things you've got going on and all of the things that you think you want in your world, sifting through all of that stuff and kind of narrowing things down. So that's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird mixed message, but energetically we're starting to pick up. Okay, we're starting to pick up, but don't hop on your horse and ride off yet until you've got like everything packed in the satchel that you really want, because you can't go back. Okay, whatever you leave behind, you're gonna leave behind. All right, and we're being supported in doing that. There are lots of little things that we probably haven't quite completely cut the cord to, that we and that's another thing. There's a little message here about the energetics of this new moon system that will bring you some really good dividends if you can keep your focus together and keep your frequency on that higher vibe. But not only will it have long-term ramifications, but there's this swap out kind of energy where you're basically, because of certain aspects out there, you're gonna be required to give something up. It's like I never did have children. That was a choice that I made quite I was present in mind to do this. I know it's a rarity for a woman not to have a baby, but truthfully, I make jokes about it because I say, oh, my kids would hate me because at Christmas time I don't do all that greedy stuff. That's my perception of it. I'm not putting anybody down, but I say my kids would hate me because at Christmas time they'd have to give me something. Give me one of your toys. We're going to give it to somebody else who needs it. If you want something new, you're going to have to come up with it. You're going to have to hand it over. You're going to have to give it to me. So go pick something that you love, because I know you love all your stuff. Go pick something that you've invested in, something that you've had good vibes with. Bless it and hand it over. So the universe is basically saying that too. If you want this new start, if you want these new things in your world, if you want to get stuff going in a different direction, if you want to expand something that you've already been seeding and nurturing, you're going to have to give something up. Okay. Then you may already have started doing these things, but right now you're basically being called on the carpet. Okay, we want it now. Hand it over. It's time to step up or step off. It's kind of like that. So don't shoot the messenger, and I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to prepare you. Be ready to give something up to get something so much better. Okay, and what was that? Your future holds something far greater than your past. Be ready to let that stuff go. Let's be adults about this thing. Okay, if there are patterns in your life that are repeating, kind of go inward with this energy. Look at those patterns and see the surrounding, like the things that are common to each scenario. Let's start trying to understand how you can eliminate these things that have created this loop-de-loop in your world, because that's up to us. It's not going to just stop on its own. And a lot of us are curse breakers. It's our job, our family, our lineage. No pressure, but they're kind of depending on us to step up to that plate right now. Okay, you know who you are. You know who you are. So just give it up. Give up something of value to you. Something that you thought you loved. Something that you thought was doing you right. Something that clearly isn't serving its purpose anymore. Give it over so that the universe can have its way with your life, basically. So the universe can give you something a lot more fulfilling. Okay, and that's your choice. That's something that you and your psyche. I say you because we're all several little individuals in there. We have different facets in there. Just get your people together in there, get a consensus, give this thing up to get what you need in your world. Okay, so that's the modality of this week. All right, so this is pretty cool. I mean, it's big work. These cards are totally reflecting the work that we need to do right now. I couldn't have gone in the deck and picked this out any better on purpose. Okay, so next couple of days, exercise your patience, realize everything is happening as it should, that we can't always see that broader picture, and to trust in divinity, trust in your life, trust in yourself. Okay, because something is coming up that's going to be far better for you than what has come before. Several days out from this reading, 3 to 4 days out from this reading, capitalize on this patience by doing what we're charged to do. Give it up. Okay, because there's something huge waiting for us. There's something huge waiting for you. But the universe is requiring us to give this thing over, to be done. Whether it's an outmoded way of thinking about something, or whether it's an actual thing, or if it's like some, testy little habit, or if it's a person, if it's a relationship. Okay, you're going to know what that is in your world, and it's something that's been poking at you for a while and it needs to go. But the rewards are going to be astronomical, okay? No pun intended. And then 5 to 6 days out from this reading, after all of that arresting the development of your needing to tinker with everything, settling yourself down and allowing this energy to fill your space, there will be little signs and synchronicities to show you the value of what you just did, the opening that you just created. Going to give you a few little messages of a little bit of direction. And you know what, I'm gonna go deeper on this vision card real quick, if you don't mind, because that's your beautiful week du jour, and I will I'll put a little note on I love the community page. I don't get a lot of traffic on the community page, but I love the community page, so I'm going to keep using it. And I've also got Star Codes Astro Oracle over here, but for some reason, again, I'm being called to the Sacred Rebels. So let's just look at the Sacred Rebels and see if we can. I want to ask Spirit to give us a little more information on this vision thing. See if we can narrow it down. We may not be able to, because this is a collective read. It's going to be different for everybody, but maybe we can pull something out of these cards. Let me just look real quick. Y'all, if you care to, please hit the thumbs up on this video if you're getting anything out of it. And if you care to share the video, I would appreciate that. That would go a long way for this channel, and also it might go a long way for somebody that you know who might not otherwise see this video. Might give them a heads up. This is a big portal. I mean, I say that a lot, but we've been through a lot, okay? I don't make it up. It is what it is, okay? So we're going through a big portal right now that's going to have ramifications for a while, and it's astrological, astronomical. There's no way to get out of this energy. We are all in it, all right? So at the bottom of the deck, visions of life beyond death. Uranus, Pluto, all about transformation. Even Scorpio, the Scorpio energy through this new moon, that's about transformation, okay? So something's going to come to a close, and then you can't make this, you can't make it up. Then you're going to have visions of your life beyond the apparent destruction. So let's see what we got. I mean, seriously, both of the oracle cards hold the word vision, all right? If I could have any more chills, I would have more chills. Visions of life beyond death, 44 card, number 8. And our oracle for the week with this pack of cards is big, bold vision. I'm just saying. Okay, so that's a number 15. That's also reduces to 6. So let's look this up, because I'm actually curious. You know, as much as I do this, I ought to know all these numbers, but I don't. I got too much stuff up in there, girls. Number 6, which is 15 reduced. Balance. Finding your voice. Self-expression. And retract your focus from the world. That's our reading in a nutshell. Pull yourself into yourself for the next week or so. Get yourself dialed into what you really want, what really makes you feel good. And don't worry about what the world thinks about what you're doing. Okay? Don't worry about it. It's an unreasonable expectation to think that everybody in your sphere is going to understand your agenda, understand your passion, understand your vision for your own future. Keep it to yourself if you have to, you know? Or at least just tell these things to people who you know have your back, who you know want to see you grow, transform, and be a success. Okay? And then I'm just going to go over to the 15 and just see. Positive change, personal freedom, abundance, and wealth. Okay? So big, bold vision. When you're taking that downtime to exercise your patience with the process, and you're taking that downtime to surrender into what is so that you can assess everything, so you've got a starting point to move forward in your world. Understand that it's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to me. It's up to us to fill our heads with these grand visions, because then the universe can go to work for us. Detail them out. Don't get hung up on details. Don't get emotionally involved in details. But the universe wants to know what you want. And if it's the best for you, if it's good for you, if it's going to be good for your long-term sustainability, it will start going to spin up for you. And all you have to do is surrender all your own little machinations. Wait. Not letting this one go. Surrender your own fears or your disbeliefs, okay, or your anxieties, or your resentments. Surrender all that stuff that's not serving you. Be patient with the process, and while you're being patient with the process, build your vision, because it's an astounding new moon. Okay, I'm just going to put it like that. I didn't want to build it up too much, but it's a big, astounding new moon. And if you can harness the energy and keep your frequency aligned with the things that you really, really want, you're going to be building your future right now. You're going to be building your future the way you actually want your future to be right now. Okay? It's huge, huge magic right now. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm going to look real quick in the book and just see if there's anything that pops out. And you guys, I'm going to, on my favorite thing, my community page, I'm also going to, apparently I've pulled that before, I wouldn't have highlighted it. I'm going to put this card on there and these couple pages so that you can read it at your leisure and get from it what you need to get from it with your own rhythm of perception, okay? You were not born to play a small role in life. Hello, you're here, okay? You can access the heart and the guts of a vision by tapping into your wildest dreams. Think big, bold vision. Who cares if they said it's not attainable? They're not you. They're not holding your capacities. You are you. Okay, I'm not going to give you okay. Tapping into your wildest dreams and surrendering attachment. Surrender, there's that word. Hello, kitty. To exactly how it will all work out. And that's what I was saying. Don't get emotionally involved in all these details that you're going to fill in. But just do it as an exercise so that the universe knows that you are dialed in and you know what you want. Okay? A sign that you're cracking out of your limited thinking to allow for a big, bold vision to come to you is that you might be feeling a little dizzy with the shrinking limitations and expanding possibilities of life, which is another dichotomy, another ironic situation where when you start to focus on one or two things that actually serve you and make you emotionally fulfilled and give you enthusiasm in your life opens up. Possibilities open up. Okay, so take a bunch of this stuff that you're doing right now and go through it. Axe out what's not really serving you or what causes you anxiety rather than enthusiasm. Get rid of all that. Pare it down, and the minute you pare it down, there's going to be room for all this other stuff to expand in your horizon. Okay. All right, let's see if there's anything else. Trust your inner perceptions. I am going to do a quick video on your inner perceptions and your intuition versus fear-based motivation. I'll get that out this week. I'll try to get that out this week. And trust that things will be coming up roses for you. Your future holds something far greater than your past, okay? This whole reading is wholly synergistic. I'm so happy to have been able to read for you. If you made it this far, to you, hopefully something in this message resonated with you. The whole thing gave me chills. So, yeah, I'm really happy that I'm here, and I'm happy that you're here. You got this. This is a big deal, y'all. I'm so, wow. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Okay, I'm not going to keep my mouth shut. But I'm going to keep all my, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I'm just a wash of like hope and enthusiasm for what's about to happen in our world. It's huge. It's huge. Okay, and that's for everybody. It doesn't matter what sign. Now, all of us personality wise, and as far as our astrological profiles are concerned, these energies are they're gonna do some different work in our lives. So the challenges will be different for everybody, but the bottom line for all of us is that this energy is there for us if we can tap into it. And we can tap into it if we go do this work real quick and eliminate, finally say goodbye, parade wave. Don't let the door hit you. It's been fun, but I gotta go now. I gotta go do some really beautiful things in my world. Just make those decisions and tell yourself, tell Source, tell God you're ready for a new future. You're ready for bright horizons. You're going to clean up your act. You're going to clean out that drawer. You're going to clean up your mind. You're going to clean up all the clutter of all the things that you're doing that are no longer serving you, to make room for all of this good stuff to come in. I'm excited for us. I'm really excited for us. So thank you for being here, y'all. Please, if you care to share the video, I already mentioned this, but it's worth repeating. Please share the video. Give this to somebody that you don't think might otherwise see this video, and maybe they'll get something, you know, sparked in their psyche so that they can take advantage of all this amazing energy. You know, it comes and it goes, and it will go. Right now it's coming up for us. Let's use it. Let's harness it. Let's do something good with it. Okay. All right, I will see you soon. Thank you for being here, y'all.